It's been a while. Finally, I am able to show you what I've been working on in the past few months. This is a latest 2.4 Tesla BBMPulser 5B model, 2024 version, and it's got a bunch of upgrades compared to the old one. First of all, is you can see it's got a larger case compared to older version. In addition, it has a strip coil which was upgraded. The power stayed the same, although on the lowest output, instead of 1 Tesla, this model outputs 1.3 Tesla, and you can increase power all the way to 2.4 Tesla. Here I have my Tesla meter preset to pick up highest value. I'll go ahead and reset it, and we'll perform some testings. Right now I turned the knob all the way down, and let's power it up. So at this setting it pulsates once a second, and we're getting 1.359 Tesla on the output from the coil here. And if I increase to, let's say, 1.6 Tesla, there we go, around 2 Tesla right here, and let's go all the way to the end. There we go, 2.64 Tesla. I don't like to over advertise it, so I am calling this model to be 2.4 Tesla, although as you can see we are getting slightly higher output, 2.64 Tesla. Let me go over the features that this model has, and I'll show you some more data later. Let's start with the power output. So it's got adjustable power output between 1.3 Tesla to 2.4 Tesla. This model is the most power efficient out of those stronger models which using strip coil. So this model is pulling 384 watts on fast pulse. That's when it's on the lowest here, and on the highest, which is 2.4 Tesla, it will pull close to 290 watts. Input voltage is a dual universal. Let me show you the back of the unit. So in here you can change a plug for 220 volt plug or 110 volt plug. There's the fuses here, 5 amp fuse, and in here is the power adjustment, input voltage adjustment, and you can switch it to 220 or 110. So unit weight is 22 lb. This unit features magnetic isolation from the main, which is an added safety feature. Also, it has a built-in visual and sound alarm. So visual alarm is the protection light that will start blinking after your coil heats up and it's time for you to cool it off. So alarms visual will start blinking, and in addition you will hear a beep, like beep beep. At that point coil will shut off, and you need to allow it to cool off before doing another session. This model has a 6.6 millimeter by 15 millimeter strip wire inside the coil here, so it's made out of copper strip. It's a newer design of the coil. This coil is able to do a muscle contraction even on the lowest setting, and I will demonstrate that later. Very silent operation. Well, actually comparing to the previous model, it wasn't that loud, but when you compare to models which use strip coils like 5.5B or 6B. Those models are loud, and this is way more silent. You can barely hear coil pulsate or fan on the back. There is a fan on the back, but it's very silent. In addition to the older model, I have added a capacitor bank voltage meter, which is here, and in here you can see capacitor bank charge inside from inside this unit, and depending on the voltage, at what voltage it discharges, you get higher and higher output. By adjusting this knob, you can see that it will allow capacitor bank to charge to a higher volume, and you can get higher output. This new coil, compared to the old one, will cool off around 20% faster. It's because the copper strip is all the way deep. It's not like a layers and windings. Here it's layers with no winding. It's just layers, and they're made out of strip wires, so the heat is able to go out and dissipate much quicker. Well, not much quicker, about 20% quicker. This model will come with 3-year warranty compared to the old one, which had 2-year warranty. The warranty covers parts, labor, and shipping charges both ways. So if unit does breaks, it won't cost you anything to repair it. If you're in United States, if you're outside of United States, you will pay shipping charges, but you won't pay parts or labor. You can check for the latest prices on this model. It starts with $2,500, and you can find latest prices at bbmpulser.org. Also, here is my contact email. You can email me if you would like to get one. Also, I'd like to show you one more test I did here. So I have tested how many pulses I was able to get, and pulsation speed and temperatures. So let me explain. At 1.3 Tesla, I was able to get 16-minute session, although keep in mind this number can vary 20%, plus, minus, most likely minus. So you will get at least 14 minutes of use time, 13-14 minutes of use time on the lowest. In my case, I was able to get 880 pulses in 16-minute session. Pulse rate is 55 pulses a minute. Coil temperature started at 68 degrees and end up at 212 Fahrenheit. With this circuit that is in here, I am able to later on build a model that will be twice faster of what it is if I use a larger charging capacitor. This model uses 4.7 microfarad. I already tested 8.2 microfarad, and I was able to double the speed, pulsation speed. But I wanted to keep session time around 10 minute mark, and that's why I used a 4.7 microfarad. But inside here, nothing heats up, and I'm able to pulse it at twice faster rate if I would like to. So I most likely will have a future like BBMPulser 5B fast model or something that will give you twice faster session. Same amount of pulses, but twice faster. Cooling time for the coil is 20 minutes to reset, built-in thermal switch, and 40 minutes to cool off completely all the way to the so that you can get full session again. When it cools off around 60%, your session time won't be 16 minutes, will be less, but you can still use it. You can go ahead and use it again, and you will get probably like 8 minutes or so. When I was using at 2.4 Tesla, I was able to get 10-minute session. I got 210 pulses. Pulsation speed is 21 pulses a minute, and in start temperatures, same capacitor charging, same cooling time. Okay guys, let me show you the bottom of this unit. You already saw the back of it. Has a fan, needs to have air circulation. It's blowing the air out, and it pulls the air in from this side right here. If you're interested to get one of these model, you can contact me at support email, which is this email here, and I'll be happy to build you one. Thank you for stopping by and viewing my videos. I appreciate it. If you find it useful and